A man kept showing up at her door with a fake delivery, reading her exact address off a scanner attached to a name that wasn't hers. When she finally stopped answering, he came back with an empty box, empty hands, and started testing her doors instead. If quiet home invasion horror is your thing, subscribe now, because this series only gets worse. She lived alone in a small rental at the end of a short dead-end road. 5 houses total, usually quiet at night. Freelance graphic design meant she rarely left the house, and friends always texted before visiting. No unexpected guests, ever. That's why the first knock stood out. Thursday, 8:45 p.m. 4 knocks. She muted the TV, waited, assumed she'd imagined it. 2 more knocks came. Through the peephole, a man in a dark jacket and baseball cap, mid-30s, holding a medium cardboard box. She opened the door on the chain. He said he needed a signature, read a name off a handheld scanner. Not her name, not close. She told him wrong address. He checked the device again, read her exact address back to her, correctly. She insisted no one by that name lived there. He stared a beat too long, said he'd been given wrong information, and walked back toward the driveway. No delivery van, no car anywhere nearby. He walked past her mailbox and turned the corner. She never saw where he went. She told herself it was a small courier company, maybe an unmarked contractor vehicle. Locked the door. The next night, almost exactly the same time, 3 knocks. This time she checked the peephole first. Same man, same jacket, same box. She didn't open the door, just spoke through it, told him he'd already been there, that no one by that name lived there. He didn't answer immediately, then said he just needed a signature that the system showed tonight as the delivery deadline. She refused. Long pause. He said okay, step back. Instead of leaving right away, he lingered at the porch edge, studying the house, front windows, side of the house, back to the door. After about 15 seconds, he finally walked down the driveway. Still no vehicle anywhere. 3rd night, no knock at all. She felt real relief, even joked to herself about how strange it would have been if he'd shown up again. 4th night, around 9 p.m., washing dishes, 4 knocks. But not the front door. The side of the house, near the dining room window. She walked in, looked, no one there. Then 4 more knocks at the front door. Peephole. Him again, but empty-handed this time. No box. She said nothing. He knocked again, then stepped back and stared directly at the peephole. She backed away silently, made no sound. After 30 seconds, he left. She waited 5 full minutes before checking the windows with the lights off. He was standing across the street, near the tree-line, facing her house directly. After about a minute, he walked off into the dark. She relocked everything that was already locked. The next day, she called the non-emergency police line. The officer suggested it sounded like someone verifying occupancy before a break-in, a known burglary tactic. Told her to install cameras, call 911 if he returned. That night, lights off in the front rooms, she waited in her bedroom. 8:45 p.m., right on schedule, 4 knocks. She didn't respond. For more, then silence. About a minute later, a soft thud against the back of the house. Then another. Someone testing the back door. She grabbed her phone, moved quietly into the hallway. The back door knob turned slowly, stopped, turned again. She called 911, whispered that someone was trying to get in. Front door, knocking resumed while she was on the line. Dispatcher confirmed officers were on the way. The back knob kept turning, more than one person, clearly. Then a metallic scraping sound against the door frame. After about 30 seconds, everything went silent. She stayed on the line until police physically arrived. Officers found fresh pry marks near the back door handle. Told her if she hadn't been home, the door would likely have given way. The next night, she stayed at her brother's apartment across town, told no one, posted nothing. Around 9 p.m., her phone rang. A neighbor 2 houses down, reporting someone knocking repeatedly on her porch for at least 5 minutes. No vehicle in sight. She told her to call police. Officers questioned the man at the scene. He claimed a delivery, misplaced package, no company ID, no marked vehicle. Warned to stay away from the property. 2 days later, police arrested him in a nearby neighborhood, caught attempting a break-in at a house where the owner was traveling. His car held multiple empty cardboard boxes and a handheld scanner unconnected to any real delivery company. Under questioning, he admitted the method: knock with a fake package first. If someone answered, leave and mark the house occupied. If no answer after multiple attempts, come back later to force entry. Sometimes he'd knock several nights running, watching for pattern changes. Lights on one night, off the next, meant the house was likely empty. She realized how close she'd come, that first week, to being marked as an empty target if she'd simply ignored the door early on. She moved out 3 months later when her lease ended. She still doesn't answer the door at night unless she knows exactly who's coming. Unexpected knocks mean staying silent and checking cameras first. And any package with her address but not her name never gets near the door again. Some patterns aren't random at all. They're a test, repeated on purpose, waiting to see exactly which night you finally stop answering.